Hey everybody, Trainer Joe here with a special part two. Make sure you go back and watch the first one. We said drink this, not that. Well, this one is eat this, not that. And if you're watching this and you're like, yeah, man, this is really good, I love this, but you would really want help doing it exact with me telling you exactly what to eat, then consider joining my 21-day transformation because we walk you right through it, and you can find the link down in the description below. We'd love to have you do that. But let's get right into it. Eat this, not that. Keep in mind this very, very important truth, this very important reality as we get into this. The only thing that has to happen for you to lose weight is one thing. You do not have to do a lot of things for this to happen. You need to do one thing, and that is to burn more calories than you consume. Anybody that's doing that regularly is losing weight. So when we do the eat this, not that, that's part of what we're attempting to do, is make sure that you're burning them all. And in the process, I always want people to have as much fun as possible because you're more likely to keep going if you can make this fun. So keep that in mind too. And we help you learn how to make it fun as you go through there if you'll do a program with me. But here we go. So let's just start with the chicken. Okay, if you're not a vegetarian, chicken is probably part of your life. And just make sure that you don't eat it fried. Okay, eat it grilled anytime you get chicken. Matter of fact, you don't need anything fried. Now, as we're doing this, this is assuming you want to lose weight. Okay, if you're like, well, what's wrong with fried chicken? Well, nothing's wrong with fried chicken if you're not wanting to lose weight. But if you are, that's what we're talking about. So nothing fried. And then when you are looking for something to go good with your burrito bowl or whatever else, you don't need queso. But you may have salsa. Tomato-based salsa is great, but you need to get queso out of your mind, out of your vocabulary. When you're going through the line at Cordoba or Moe's or Chipotle, and they say, "Would you like queso on that?" People that are saying, "Yeah," are probably overweight. Okay, you don't need to be eating that. Now, it's just the reality. Another thing is when you're eating a salad, a lot of people think, man, I eat a lot of salads. Why am I struggling with my weight? You can be 20, 30, or 40 pounds overweight simply because of the salad dressing you put on your salad. You can be getting 400 or 500 calories of salad dressing. So limit your salad dressing to only those with 30 calories or less. Don't just throw anything on there. Be conscious about it. So 30 calories or less. I'm looking here at this ranch. We'll put the picture up for you. It's 140 calories a serving. And a lot of people will put on 2 or 3 servings. So suddenly that would justify an additional 30 or 40 pounds of weight if you're doing that. And then we've got a picture of a good 30-calorie option for you. And they're out there. You may have to look for them. And then when you go to Subway, don't get a Subway sandwich. Get a chicken chop salad. You don't need the bread. Again, this is because you're trying to lose weight. We're going to get rid of excess fat. We're trimming the fat. Here's your fat. You've got a lot of this on your body because you don't pay close enough attention to things. That's really all. You've developed these habits that put this extra weight on you. You're carrying it around, and it's literally weighing you down. And then if you want to go to another sub place like Jimmy John's, you don't get the bread. They have something called an unwich, and they just wrap the normal sandwich in lettuce. So do that instead of eating the bread. Bread's great, but you don't need any bread. Okay, you're trying to lose weight. You don't need to be eating bread. Now, occasionally you may really want a treat, and I'm not going to say you should never have a treat, but when you do, you still need to. When you treat yourself, are you treating yourself like you weigh 300 pounds? Or do you treat yourself like you weigh the weight you want to weigh? Because you can splurge like somebody that's morbidly obese, or you can splurge like a healthy person splurges. So instead of eating a very calorie-rich ice cream like Ben & Jerry's, choose something like these Yasso bars, Greek yogurt bars. They're 100 calories a piece, have 1. So you can still have things like that occasionally if you're doing well. So that would be something, if we can make that part of your plan, and you should probably still be able to do well, but you don't need to be eating a pint of Ben & Jerry's that has 1,450 calories in it. That's That's enough calories to sustain about 125 pounds of weight. If that's all you ate, you'd weigh that much. Don't do that. And if you want to take it a step further and make it even better, you can make ice cream out of just frozen bananas. Just Google it. Frozen banana ice cream. It's got nothing but frozen banana in it. Then if we look at a breakfast option, how many of you eat pancakes out there? Okay, well, you don't need to be eating pancakes. You don't need pancakes. You don't need syrup. You don't need the butter. So remove the pancakes till you get to the weight you want to be. And if you want to bring them in and learn how to do that, you can. But right now, no pancakes. For breakfast, eggs with all the vegetables you like in those would be great. But remove the pancakes. If you go to some place like Panera Cafe like that, you don't need to be getting creamy soups and you don't need the bread. Get you a salad, a low-calorie dressing, and instead of the bread, get an apple. And when they say, when you order a salad, even they'll say, hey, would you like a baguette with that? No, thank you. I'll have the apple or nothing. And when you're listening to me talk and you're like, well, that sounds dumb. Well, that sounds dumb. Think about your best work has gotten you where you are. Okay, you need to humble yourself a little bit instead of saying, well, I don't like that. I don't like it. Well, no wonder. You're going to have to change the way you approach and the way you think about things. And because when you're walking around the way you want to be, it's not going to be because you did everything that felt good. So get the apple, not the bread. And then one of the hardest things for people that are thinking, man, I just want to be healthy, I really do. What they find themselves doing oftentimes is justifying overeating because they're eating something healthy. Well, here's the deal. It's not healthy when you've already had enough to eat. It's no longer healthy. Don't eat it. Sometimes your best option when we're saying eat this, not that, is eat nothing instead of anything. Many times you're eating when you really have no hunger. It's like you went on a long drive and you really have to use the restroom, so you run in the house and you brush your teeth. Well, that had nothing to do with the problem. And oftentimes, people that are overweight, struggling with their weight, they're eating when there's hunger's not even in the picture. It's just bored. You have a craving of some kind. You're going through an emotional thing. So even if you're eating something healthy like an apple, sometimes you need the smaller apple or no apple. What's wrong with an apple? Again, think about what you're doing. Why are you eating in the first place? Do you need something to eat? Oftentimes you don't. So that's today's session. Be sure and go back and watch the Drink This, Not That. And if this helps you, let me encourage you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because you really are going to need, for this to be a long-term success for you, you need a new way of thinking. That's what we're helping you do. If you subscribe, you're going to be alerted about the new video that we do every week. You don't want to miss one, because this is going to need to become a normal way of living, a habit for you, the things that we're teaching and the things that we talk about. So make sure you subscribe. Enjoy a new video every week. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Trainer Joe, here to help you train your brain and transform your body.